All right, we're live. We are live, I should say.
We're here.
Is Destiny. Everybody watching right now has the privilege of watching this Destiny install bar tick up. Whoa, it just jumped pretty far there. And then, also, I almost forgot to broadcast this to you, Clint. Yeah, I'm here with Ryan and Clint.
That's us.
And I'm silent.
And you're silent because
What?
that's...
Damn it! Ah,
You fucked it up. You fucked it up. I just went to my local GameStop for a midnight launch of Destiny.
How many people were there?
Some people. More people than I've ever seen at the Novato GameStop for a midnight launch.
Oh, wow.
I've been there for like, oh god, a new update? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Where's this update? What am I doing here? There it is. 3 minutes, okay. So I'll tell this story anyway. So I went over there, I've been...
Oh, good story.
I assure you, it's a humdinger. I went to the Novato GameStop, where I buy my video games when I don't buy them on the internet. And there were probably about 40 or 50 people outside, as opposed to usually there's like 20 to 30, and I've been there for, God, let me think. First one I ever went to was Resident Evil 6. That was a good time.
Real quick question.
Yeah.
How many people are at the Resident Evil 6 midnight launch?
Like 20 to 30.
Okay. Other quick question?
Yeah.
Deviates from the topic at hand, but how's Pure Pool?
So I watched the Giant Bomb Quick Look of Pure Pool at like 5 in the morning one time, and I was like, man, this doesn't look like a great game, but I feel like it looks really good. Like the felt on the table and like the reflections off the pool balls. So then I rolled out of bed and played like 3 hours of Pure Pool at like 6 in the morning to 9 in the morning, not having slept the previous night. It's not great. The menus are garbage. But the pool, it looks pretty good, the pool balls. I'm telling you.
So you were at the Novato GameStop?
Right. So I was there, and I was group 6, because they do it by groups, and so I waited around. The guy, when I went to, because it's a whole thing with GameStop now, you have to go at 10 to like get a ticket, and then you have to come back at midnight.
What?
I know, and so they gave me my ticket, and while I was there, the guy behind the counter was like, oh, you're in group 6, you should probably come at like 12:15, and then the other guy was like, no, don't do that, it's gonna move fast, come at 12:05 at the latest. I was like, okay, and then around 12:15, group 6 got called up. And I went, and anecdotally, it seemed like with people leaving, maybe a little more PS4 than Xbox One. I saw like probably 60% PS4, 40% Xbox One, and there were at least 3 people that left with the dumb, giant, fucking, like,
$200
Peter
box.
Dinklage robot edition. And even a couple people left with the PS4 bundle sets. But, yeah, I've been there for Resident Evil 6. I think I was there for... I wasn't there for GTA 5, because I got GTA 5 before launch. I was there for... I can't even remember anymore.
Do you want to know the one midnight launch I've been to?
What?
I will give you one... Let's see if you can guess the game. Just, like, one guess. What do you think the game that I went to a midnight launch for was?
Dark Void.
Okay. No. It was Guitar Hero World Tour.
Of course you did. What? Why? Were you that pumped? For like, oh man, there are cymbals on the drum set.
There are cymbals on the drum set, and that's way better than Rock Band.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that was no. I don't know. I just kind of decided one night to go, and then I went and picked it up.
Join and conquer. Yeah, I don't know if it was any easy. I bet back then you didn't have to get the ticket beforehand.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to do any of this. I don't want to enter my email.
Don't.
Now that we live in this post 9/11 age, you have to get your fucking ticket 2 hours beforehand before they let you get your video game.
This is a fantastic live stream we got going on.
Yeah, I know. Well, I just wanted to start it because I was running late anyway, because it fucking took 20 minutes for them to let like 30 people get a video game that they already paid for.
Why aren't they just like throwing them at people at this point?
That's a good
you know?
point. It's just like, I can understand that sort of system if you're in fucking Times Square, but I live in a suburb with like 8,000 people. This is not a pressing issue. Just let everybody in.
Mm-hmm.
Let them get their video games.
Word.
Let them leave.
Word.
I am in favor of anarchy
Mm-hmm.
in the public square.
Yeah.
I can't tell if the game audio is working at all.
I can find out for you.
Yeah. I mean, there's no audio happening right now, so that's why I can't tell. Just like some very faint hums.
Okay. Well, I can't find out for you because no audio is playing.
I know, there's the rub. So I'm really interested in this game.
Yeah?
I really want to know what's up with it.
I'm gonna say that everything that you played in the beta is what you're gonna play here.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Like exactly.
I
But
mean,
now with a friend.
yeah, and I don't know, there might be some systems in place that weren't in the beta, like the tower place, or there might be more missions in old Russia.
Doesn't look like it.
So it's all just the same.
Yeah.
Okay, well, happy to play it all again with a buddy then.
Yeah,
Also
that's
whenever,
me. I'm the buddy.
But not me.
Not you. You didn't get the game.
I did.
Well, I mean, you don't have it now in front of you.
No. No, I don't.
Yeah.
Because Amazon doesn't have drone support yet.
Oh man, but when it does.
When it does, midnight releases.
That's the day we all die. The drones fire guns down from them.
Or the day we all finally become alive. Think about it.
Must I?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm posing a philosophical question.
yeah, I'm with
for
you, Clint. That's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I hope that they equip like tasers to the drones. That way, if somebody tries to steal your package, they can tase them.
I'm not saying I want to militarize the Amazon drones,
Yeah.
but would it be cool to order some socks and have them show up 20 minutes later? Yeah.
Yes.
I've never
Yes,
ordered. I've never.
But it would
ordered
also not
socks
be
off.
cool if they were stolen. But what if you could prevent that by tasing somebody?
Right. I just don't
How,
live
how
in
do
a
you,
world.
How do you know? How do you know? Do you have to like DNA identify yourself to the drone, or else it'll tase you?
Drone just has like racial profiling chips in it.
Mm.
Topical.
I'll have to write that down for season 2 of Terminus Station.
Yeah.
Apparently, somebody's
Hot
dancing
button.
with me, you guys.
Yeah. So this game is an MMO in that sense, at least. You can dance.
Mhm. I can point, I can wave, and I can sit.
Yeah, those are the 4 D-pad commands you have.
Yep.
That sounds pretty good.
That
Can't
guy
wait
looks
to-
awesome.
Yeah, he's holding like a
He's holding the world.
apple of Eden.
Yeah, he is part of the Templar Order.
Yeah. Mainly, I'm just curious to see like what the scope of this game is, like how many different locations there are.
5.
5 is what?
Earth, Moon, Mars, Venus, Mercury.
Is this like confirmed or is this your guess?
I think that's confirmed, but I mean, I don't know. There could
Yeah.
be some stuff on like the Traveler or whatever at the end of the game.
Yeah, I sort of wish there was more Earth stuff than just old Russia. Because I mean, I
would assume like it would open up more than just old Russia
I
and
don't
stuff
think
like
it
that.
will.
There's only one map per location. So one Earth map is old Russia.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's certainly the way like the selection screen looks.
That's,
based
I
on just the
believe,
real
what they
estate.
mentioned on their blog when they were like, "This is the biggest game we've ever made."
Well, I mean,
It is.
it is. That
I
doesn't
didn't.
take much.
Yeah, I wasn't saying.
Yeah, I wasn't suggesting you weren't saying that. I was interpreting that as like that's not much of a thing to say because the games you've made before have been like linear shooters.
No, the Halo games have been relatively large.
Yeah, for like linear shooters,
Yeah,
it's like 12 hours a game instead of Call of Duty's 6. But
Yeah.
If you're making a pseudo open world MMO, saying like it's the biggest game we've ever made doesn't mean a
Yeah.
ton if you haven't made pseudo open world MMOs before.
yeah.
Because it's just like, oh, okay, so it's one of those games. Is it? Can I go to this? Can I see that mountain and go there?
No, that mountain's too far in the distance. Part of the map painting.
Good skybox.
But I do like this art.
Yeah, I really like the design of this game. What I've seen of it.
Yeah,
It's
I
got kind of
love the
a-
font that they're using.
It's got a really good, like, sleek
Yeah.
sci-fi look to it.
Yeah.
Um,
And I know that commenting on a font sounds
mhm.
dismissive, but I do really like fonts.
I know. I know. I remember when I was talking about Lightning Returns, and you were like, "Can I just bring something up? That font's terrible." And I was
Like
like,
for instance, the
okay.
font for the subtitles in The Wolf Among Us, it's Comic Sans.
"Ooh, really?"
Yeah,
That's not...
I mean, I feel like that's excusable when it's a comic, though.
I don't think that it's ever excusable to use Comic Sans.
Just because it has comic in the name doesn't like redeem it. Go.
So what is that? Is that a giant triangle ship? Is
That's where the destiny comes from.
that part of the darkness, or
You
is that
see
part of
that-
the lightness?
you
What
see
is
that
it?
big-
What are the good guys called?
See the blue beam?
Mm-hmm.
That's shooting destiny at people.
Is that what was that movie that came out that was like super low budget, but they had the special effects with the people getting sucked up? It had the guy from Scrubs in it.
Which one? Zach Braff or Donald Faison?
Donald Faison.
Skyline?
Skyline. Yes, that was it.
Why the fuck did I know you were talking about Sky? I've never even seen Skyline.
Because Donald Faison is America's hero.
I I don't think I've seen anything with Donald Faison in it beyond Scrubs.
I'm sure you have.
That guy's everywhere.
He's everywhere.
Seriously.
Let's find out. Have you seen Remember the Titans?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, you haven't seen anything else.
Yeah, he hasn't been in anything else.
Okay.
This is great. Have you seen Clueless, the TV
No.
show,
The TV show?
and also the movie?
Okay, neither. But especially not the TV show, because I didn't know that existed.
Neither did I. What about Josie and the Pussycats?
Nope.
Okay. Big Fat Liar.
Yes.
You have?
Yes, I've seen Big
Okay,
Fat Liar.
so-
I saw
so
Big
there
Fat
you-
Liar on the theaters, man.
Yeah. Paul
Wait, so is
Giamatti's-
Big Fat... Okay, so Big Fat Liar is Paul Giamatti, and then Liar Liar is
How
Jim
the
Carrey.
fuck could
right?
you confuse Big Fat Liar with Liar Liar?
Just the names.
Those movies came out like 5 years apart.
Just
Yeah.
the names.
Amanda Bynes is in one, Jim Carrey's in the other.
Yeah, it's just the names that I get confused.
Only one of those movies has Paul Giamatti dive into a pool that it's all blue food coloring, and then he comes out, he's
Yeah.
like, fuck!
Yeah, one of them says liar once, the other one says liar twice.
Yep. The premise of that movie is ridiculous. Both. But especially Big Fat Liar. This story that this, like, high schooler wrote is so good, I'm gonna steal it for my movie. Okay.
Have you seen Pitch Perfect?
No.
Okay.
Is
you've
Donald
seen-
Faison in that?
He was one of the clefs.
I think we can assume that all of the movies he's asking have Donald Faison in
No,
them.
I just was shocked because I've seen that and don't remember Him being
You remember when the older guys started coming in and were like, "You guys don't have it," and then one of them got pushed through the glass?
Is that a good movie?
It's kind of good.
Okay.
it's okay.
Okay.
Wouldn't call it a bad movie.
He was
I
he was in it.
I know
he was
you
in
said
Adventure Time.
hold. I know you said wouldn't call it a bad movie, but it sounded for a minute like you said women call it a bad movie. I was very confused. I was like, what are you? What? What does that mean?
Adventure Time.
Who's he in Adventure Time?
Cookie.
Oh yeah. He's pretty good in that episode.
Princess Cookie.
I thought he was the bubble.
No, he's Cookie.
No, the Bubbles LeVar Burton.
I know.
All black voices sound alike to you, huh?
I was gonna say all black bubbles look alike, but
LeVar Burton's really good in Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Yeah.
There's that one episode
he's
where
Scotty, right?
Does he teach me how to read?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a blind Scottish man who teaches you how to read.
Reading Rainbow was just like a sub show within Star Trek: The Next Generation, right? Like 5 minutes at the end of every TNG episode.
Every holodeck episode.
Oh, okay.
Is Reading Rainbow.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, he's like, man, Data, I'm super bad at talking to women. They never seem to like me. And then Data's like, well, why don't you try something different? And then he goes to everybody on the ship trying to figure out how to talk to women. And then they're all just like, listen, you should just be yourself. And then he goes inside of the holodeck and creates a computer program that helps him talk to women. That's that
Called
episode
Reading
of Star
Rainbow?
Trek.
That's
It's called
great.
Reading Rainbow. Yeah, and
Oh,
he
so that's
portrayed
what that
Captain
was.
Planet.
That was just a fucking shell game.
Yeah.
Alright, well, it seems like Destiny has finished transferring the game data. That's not even close to how big my screen is.
I know
Except
that
it's
the same thing happened for me.
Set him good.
Okay,
Put
symbols
it on.
on the left
Put it
is
on 4.
barely visible. Yeah, let's
3.
do 3, yeah.
Enabled.
Yeah. You don't need to bark commands at me. I know what I like. Just because you happened to be right doesn't mean I want to encourage you. Alright. Oh, this is a good game. This is Bungie's best.
It's their best loading screen.
Yeah. Look at that pattern. Okay. Hunter is who I want to be. Yes.
So Nathan Fillion's in this game.
That does not surprise me. Try and make the same kind of character I made in the... Alright. Some pretty sharp looking characters here.
Yeah.
Good hair.
Yeah, I like that hair.
Faces. Look at all these faces.
What's number 2 again?
Number 1, number 2.
Yeah, sure. Number 2.
Number 2, number 3.
Yeah.
Both the same.
Yeah.
That's an eye doctor joke, by the way.
Can you give her blue hair though? Like bright blue? Oh, you'll do that on the next screen.
That's a good question. Eye color. Kind of dig that eye color already, but let me...
I really like to make characters have blue eyes,
Yeah?
if given the option.
Is that because you're a Nazi?
Yes.
Okay.
Also because I have blue eyes.
Let's do gray. Let's do some gray-ass eyes.
My favorite hair is the one that you had. But
What?
this is your character.
I know.
This is your story.
I need... It's my story.
Every second's a story.
Somebody's going to see your gun and really want to know how you got it, and then they can walk over to the merchant and buy it themselves.
Whoa.
Oh man.
Yeah, let's do that, and then,
Blue.
how's that look?
Yeah.
You want that blue, this blue, That blue.
The lighter blue.
Oh, that dark blue looks pretty good too.
The dark blue is pretty good, but man, that light blue is pretty rad too.
Yeah. Okay, let's do light blue.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's something you could spend like $5 on to change.
I feel like the skin colors are only meshing with the new hair.
I thought it looked good with the darkest blue.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Yeah. Yeah, Evan, let's just whitewash all of video games. If that's what you want.
That is what I want. Threatened by that is a dumb fucking skull face tattoo. Not doing that. Let's just leave off
do
the
it.
tattoos.
With like orange
Is
makeup.
that all my? Those are all my options. That lip color's maybe a little sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Man, I really like that hair.
Yeah, I just like the look of it. I think the face looks really sharp.
Yeah.
Generally speaking. Okay.
I'm just saying the color of the hair. Like looking at it through the camera's one thing.
Mhm.
For the stream, that's some pretty rad hair.
Yeah.
So minus hair and lip color, we have the same character.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Wow,
Yep.
wow, wow.
Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission.
No, I'm not saying you
I
have
said
to
that
watch
wrong.
this cutscene, but
I said
it's
that
just a lot. It's just dudes walking.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I've seen this cutscene before. I kind of really like the style of it.
Yeah.
I
Looks real
especially
pretty.
like the part where it throws up the writing and
Yeah.
cycles through the different languages. Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Shit looks slick.
I especially like how they're in astronaut suits and they have assault rifles.
That's the way it works. Shut up.
Gotta be careful when you're
Okay,
going out in
I'm
space.
gonna skip this if I can.
Getting
Nope,
a big
can't.
orb.
Unskippable.
Everything about them seems so, normal and astronaut-y, and then assault rifles.
You fucking kill the Mars scum, man. Haven't you played Red Faction Guerrilla?
Hey man, we're gonna have a manned mission to Mars in 2023. So
Yeah, get out of here with your sciencey talk.
are they gonna take assault rifles, or are they gonna do experiments?
I hope they take assault rifles.
That's like the people who aren't coming back, right?
Yeah, they're taking 4 people to Mars, and then 2 years later 4 more.
That's horrifying.
Yeah,
You could like sign up to be selected for that.
not
that.
anymore. They've narrowed it down.
No, yeah, I know. I mean, when it first.
Yes, you could, and
What kind of person does
somebody on this call might have done that.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
2 people on this call might have done that.
What the fuck?
I want to be a part of history, bro.
By killing yourself? By
Why?
isolating yourself from what if the other 3 people are the worst?
There's a lot of
Still,
people on Earth that are pretty bad, man.
I'm a
That's
part
not
of
the
history.
same.
I'm gonna be in a history book.
Oh god, you could get in a history book for other cooler reasons.
I'm
Not
antisocial. I
not
have no
he went
excuse
to
other than
Mars and lived there in isolation for 50 years and then died.
Yeah, but you're like the first person on Mars.
Oh, who
One of the.
cares? Who cares?
That's pretty cool. Okay, can I mention something that I've always wanted answered, and Destiny has never given me an answer to?
Okay, shoot.
The Traveler.
Yeah,
It's super close to the ground, right?
the Traveler's the big ball, right?
Yeah, it's pretty close to the ground. I'm looking at the ground
It's
to
pretty-
traveler ratio
yeah.
right now.
Okay, how fucked is everything else on Earth because of that? Like, it's
What do you
gotta
mean?
be.
I mean, probably.
Like, I mean,
probably pretty
tides and
fucked.
weather and
No, they
hurricanes
just explained that it like makes everything so much better.
No, but because it's close to the, you see, gravity and weather, it would affect it.
I mean,
I think the big mystical living orb in the sky defies some laws of science.
Well, it shouldn't defy the laws of science on the planet Earth. Like,
It for some reason makes humans live 3 times longer. Just being there.
okay, this is stupid. I don't want to play this game.
That's true. That's I only play hard sci-fi video games.
Yeah.
Also,
Is
what
there-
makes you think like 400 years in the future they couldn't make some science to like
That's pretty improbable.
combat
Then-
all
I think the
then-
tactic
then
you
tell
should
me
take
it.
with this is that it doesn't really matter because it's just sort of a goofy sci-fi fantasy world, and not that it could happen in 400 years.
Hey Clint, that wizard
What?
came from the moon.
That wizard came from the moon.
Hey, Peter Dinklage robot, show me what's up. Show me what's up. Can't believe they took out the fucking wizard moon line. It's the only reason I wanted to play Destiny. Now it's gone.
That wizard came from the moon.
Yeah.
Don't worry. When you play that mission, I'll put in the line for you.
Good.
Yeah.
Sure it'll
I
be
actually
just as good.
have an audio sample of Peter Dinklage saying that.
Great.
I bet you they like snuck it back in.
No,
Didn't tell anybody.
I wouldn't be surprised.
they didn't. They did not do that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I would be.
There would be too many news stories about that right now if they did.
That wizard came from
Is
the
anybody
moon.
watching?
A person.
Don't answer that question. Answer this question instead. Is there any like chat going on in the channel?
No.
Absolutely none.
No.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people are playing Destiny. This is partially for archival purposes, this live stream anyway, so.
You don't know how long I've been looking for you.
I don't think that's how he's saying that line, but
Okay.
I think there's.
Yeah, I can see audio popping up on the thing. I don't know if it's loud enough. I think it should be, though. Hold still.
I'm just kind of chilling on this tower all by myself right now.
Look, I'll get through the tutorial as fast as I can swing it, okay?
No, I just thought it was weird that like there's only literally one other person in this tower.
Don't they segment that out?
Yeah, but when I came in, there were like 30.
Yeah, they all left.
Yeah, but you think they would bring more people in?
I thought that, and I could be wrong, but I remember something about it being like a rolling tier of towers, and so like you're in, tower 27, and then it cycles until all of those are full, and then spins back
Comes back.
around.
Gotcha.
That's possible.
Seems reasonable too. This is the original E3 demo
Yeah.
area.
I remember that catwalk I was just on.
Yep.
Should probably get a weapon.
To the
Oh,
right.
you will. You'll get so many weapons that you can tell your own story.
Yeah, it's not the best way to market your emergent storytelling. Look at all these guns!
I don't know. It worked for Borderlands.
No, it didn't.
87 bajillion.
I'm not saying you can't brag about your guns. I'm saying tying your guns to emergent storytelling is a bad idea.
I got this one gun in Borderlands 2 that would make annoying sounds when I shot it.
Great.
Yeah.
I actually did pretty much. I really like that. It was a terrible gun,
It's a-
damage-wise.
It's an absolutely awful weapon. Its
Yeah.
accuracy was super poor, and it would just make just the most annoying sounds.
It would just make like a wing noise every time you shot it.
It's
It's great.
but
I
like
loved it.
20 times more annoying than what just happened. 4 out of 5.
Yeah, you want me to melee there? Too bad.
You get the stabbing melee, don't you?
I sure do.
I get the mystical force field melee.
Mm. Yeah, I already know how to aim, buddy. Alright.
Hey,
Warface, telling you how to do things after you do.
face.
Maybe aim down the sights, idiot. Warface.
Why don't you try aiming for like once in your fucking life? You miserable piece of shit.
Alright, how, is that something I can equip right now? Give me the goods. Well, sure
Nope.
doesn't seem like it. Okay.
You got a lot of glimmer.
Yeah,
Gl-
good name.
crouch under that one.
Must I?
Yes, it's a tutorial for a reason.
God, I know how to crouch.
Can you try blowing it up and killing the dude?
I could try.
If they run into it, it'll blow up.
Good stuff. Back the fuck up, man. Oh, you're gonna get stabbed. Bam. Bam! Alright. Let's roll. Yep, those sure are some numbers popping out of them.
I like that.
Yes, it's good.
I turned that on in Diablo. It's turned off by default.
What?
Yeah.
That is like the game for that.
Turn on damage numbers and you turn on health bars.
Mm.
Then you have a
See.
good time.
I could see not needing the health bars, but damage numbers.
It's
Come on.
nice to see a little red bar tick down very quickly.
Oh, sure.
I don't need my health bar. That never goes down.
You just keep guzzling potions and
But no, there's a pretty significant timer on potions.
Just a little
Really?
bit further.
Yeah, and also I have a passive skill where if I stand still, I heal over time, even if I'm getting hit.
So it's like
Yeah.
these.
Yes.
is there like a day-night cycle in this game? Because I feel like when I played this in the beta, it was not a clear night sky.
I
There
think
is.
there is. Yes.
Okay, that's neat.
Something that happened to the Cosmodrome.
Fallen ships this close to the surface. Move.
That wasn't a great take, Peter Dinklage. Okay.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, I don't have much of a problem with him in this game, but
That's the one that I've heard so far that really was like, oh,
this close
just
to
saw
the
that exclamation
surface.
point. Didn't know how that was supposed to be read.
Yeah,
They didn't tell him.
That wizard came from the moon.
he nailed that one though.
Yeah.
Let's rock and
Actually-
roll.
That's all of his lines in Game of Thrones, so maybe you should watch that.
That wizard came from the. He just says that
Yeah.
over and over again. It's like
I mean-
the Guardians of the Galaxy guy,
Yeah. Groot.
Groot. I'm just gonna keep fucking meleeing these guys. Get over here. You are not gonna be able to stop me, buddy.
If you strike me down, I will rise more powerful than I was ever before.
You want to keep running? You want to let this happen? Yeah, no, this game still feels really good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The
It
shooting
looks really
and
good
stuff.
too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's good stuff. I stabbed that robot. I don't even give a shit. Robots aren't for stabbing. Alright.
That's what people are for.
I'm picking
Level
up
up.
signs of an old jump ship. Maybe I took
Okay.
it out of
Let's
here.
see here. What have I got?
You get gunslinger. Oh well, no, you just get
Incendiary
grenade.
A. Didn't seem like I really had any other options there, so.
Not so much.
Just to let you know, the other big release today is NHL 15.
That's actually what I went to the GameStop to get.
I should
Yeah.
probably get that.
Why?
I'm starting up my live stream right after this one.
I really like those NHL games, and I haven't got one in a while.
So how do you know you like them? Maybe they got shitty.
I mean, I've played them consistently,
I see.
like at friends' house and stuff.
Piracy is what you're saying.
Yes.
The best NHL game is NHL Hits 2003.
That just sounds like a case of it being the only NHL game you
Clear it
played.
out.
Nope, I've
No.
played more.
NHL Hits
Alright.
2003 was actually the soundtrack for NHL 2003.
Now that's what I call NHL 2003.
No, I also played NHL 95.
What was that, a Genesis game?
It was no, it was a 64 game.
64.
I remember playing, Madden 97 on the N64, and if you just
Oh, that was
ran
a bad
punt
idea.
block every play for defense, you could always win.
Oh,
Played
yeah.
99.
Might have been 99. I don't know.
Oh,
I think
shut
mine
up.
might have been 99.
Push L1 to toss a grenade.
What is this? A shooter?
Anyway, so they actually have, like, for their commentary, they actually have, like, full motion video of the commentary dudes.
Great.
Yeah.
That
Sounds like what they need. Rope me in.
for wait, what? The hits or
No, the new one.
Okay.
Get behind cover.
I am.
Play the game.
Play it better.
Play the game.
Don't fucking talk to me like I'm a child.
Sorry.
Nintendo.
I'm talking to you like I'm Reggie Fils-Aimé.
That's what I said.
Play the game.
Pretty sure Reggie Fils-Aimé assumes that children are the ones listening to him talk at those press conferences all the time.
Hey, when
You
are
know
we
what?
gonna get Mother 3 in America?
Hey, how about you play the game, son?
I'm playing, man. I just played the game.
You don't believe me? Play the game.
Guys, I'm dancing with Ecor 21.
What are Grimoire cards?
I don't know.
There's
Right.
stuff for on the Bungie website.
What, like
I think they're like a
emotes?
second rank or something. I don't know.
That sounds like work.
Yeah, I have never felt compelled to go to like a website for a video game to cash in on extra shit. Put it in your video game, Bungie.
I also think when you get certain cards, like you can read up on lore from the website and stuff. I guess.
So it's like a codec, but even more separation from the game
Yes.
than
Yeah.
a normal codec.
Can I use my second
Codex.
screen experience to get that stuff?
Oh, I hope so.
For the Wii U version.
Wii U version of Destiny coming out 2016.
I'm
Q3.
talking tablets.
Single player only.
Yeah,
I don't know where my iPad went, so.
you should find it.
Yeah, it was right here.
You can come back for them when you're
Now
ready.
it's gone.
Let's get you home.
Yeah, get me out of here, Peter Dinklage. Who's that?
Oh, right, I know where it is. It's not near here.
Let's hope you show up at the tower I'm at. I'm just gonna stand here and wave in case it is.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
No, we'll get lucky.
That seems like highly improbable that would
Unless they
happen.
have like a match with friends system in place or something.
I mean, I'm sure they do, just they're not gonna do it automatically.
We'll see.
Isn't Bill Nye in this game?
The science guy?
No, the other one.
Bill Nye, you mean?
I mean,
With a Y?
yes, but Wikipedia says it's pronounced Bill Nye.
Is it? I've always heard people say Nye. Maybe I and the people I've been listening to are wrong all these years. That's confusing. There's another prominent Bill Nye. He should change his name.
Yeah.
He might be in this game. I don't know.
Let me Google
I hope if I beat this game fast enough, I'll unlock the teaser scene with digital Paul McCartney waving at me. Thanks for
Where's
playing
the-
Destiny.
Where's the theme song?
What?
Yeah, okay, it's Nahi, according to YouTube.
Okay.
Where's the Paul McCartney theme song?
It's just Hey Jude with techno under it.
It would be.
Paul McCartney worked on this game.
Welcome to the last safe city on Earth. The only
See, like,
place
there
to
should be
find.
some serious shit going down.
It took centuries to build.
Yeah,
Now,
I guess.
Like that is
I would,
that is like a mile above the earth.
I would advise you to let go of this in the same way you have to let go of any number of things in a sci-fi universe.
But that's
Or
the
just
thing.
the door size in most games.
No, that's the thing. Like most of the time, they have silly explanations.
I
for things like
guarantee
that.
you, if you dug far enough, they'd have a silly explanation. It's probably in
Okay.
like a lore card somewhere.
All right, Destiny.
But the
dot
game
com.
came out like half an hour ago.
Okay, Destiny.com is Not a website.
It's probably destinygame.com.
You probably have to go to Bungie.net because that's
Bungie.
where they host all their information for different games.
They have a
Yeah.
.net?
I understand.
What, they couldn't get .com?
I don't know. They've always had
Bungie
.net ever since Halo 2.
These,
.com leads you to .net.
oh, okay.
So.
These loading times are a little,
Yeah. It only seems to do that, like, you're jumping into the tower the first time for some reason.
Okay.
Because I've jumped in and out a couple times and it was significantly quicker.
Yeah, 'cause...
Maybe it's just like a server thing, but I don't know.
Alright, here, let me send you a thing. Man,
Here,
my hair-
I can... You do your mission thing and then I'll send you an
My
invite.
hair's so fucking cool looking.
Because you can only send invites from Orbit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
I don't know. I guess so they don't hit their limit of people on a single server.
I guess. Man.
Bungie.net isn't allowing me to sign in.
Realistic or not, that looks pretty fucking cool.
Yes.
Oh.
Good
I can
effect.
inspect you. What does that mean? Oh, I can look at all your stuff. Oh, I got a trophy for inspecting you, Evan.
Okay, I'll tell you the one thing I appreciate about this game as somebody who played a lot of Final Fantasy XIV recently. It does not seem like the arm sway on the run is gendered. I'm a fan of that. Fucking Final Fantasy XIV is the worst about that, where if you play as a female character when they run, their arms like are outstretched and swaying to the side like they're a goddamn fragile princess.
Anime character?
Yeah. Okay. I'll accept that invitation.
Yeah, I don't know. I like my women to have extra animation.
That's true.
It just shows that they really put the work in.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true. Let's see how long this load takes to get into your game.
I see your ship
Hello.
on my screen.
I've got a lot of good shit. Okay. So have you played anything but the tutorial?
No.
No. Okay. Let's do this.
We need to go back to the tower for you, though, I think.
Okay. Just take me back.
Doing it.
Let's see.
Let's see. There we go.
Let's just chill in space for a minute before we go back down. Are we sure we
Another
can do
loading
this?
screen.
Okay.
I am at an animation of our ships flying.
Yeah, it's. I think that's masking a loading screen.
Oh, you're fucking
yeah.
kidding me.
I know. What I'm saying is that when you say, "Are you at a loading screen?" I assume you mean a loading screen.
Oh, I said another loading screen, as in. But I'm looking at the same thing.
What were you saying, Clint?
I was making a joke earlier about second screen experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Those Grimoire things that you get.
Second screen experience.
You need a second screen experience. You have to download an application.
I will pass, thank you.
No, I'll do it
hi.
for.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Hi.
Which one of these is fucking dance? No, that's sit.
It's right.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, we're all synced up.
Okay.
On my screen, we are synced perfectly.
Yeah, we're not on mine. But
Nice.
yeah, this game's pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about this. They clearly put some work into that dance animation.
Every character's and classes is different. So. Well, I guess not class, but I guess.
All right, so
Race.
apparently this app doesn't exist. Oh no, it's an iPhone only app. Oh my god. So
That's
I
a
can't
shame
even-
for you who has an Android phone.
No. I was trying
you
to
mean
download it on my iPad.
Okay. Okay, Postmaster, you got anything for me? Yeah, goddamn right, I'm a beta veteran. Alright, let's go
Do your
tear shit
thing.
up.
Let's download this stupid thing and see what it's like.
Yeah, I never read those sorts of things when they're in a menu in a game, so the idea of breaking out my iPhone to, get a new perspective is, not something I'm interested in.
Oh, it's like new perspectives.
I am gonna dance on this table though.
Look, I got my ghost out.
Wow, yeah, to get anything out of Destiny on Bungie's website, you have to download this companion app. Like, all the links just send you to the companion app page.
Jeez.
It's really weird.
I mean, I guess if it comes down to, like, do I want that on a phone or do I want to have to go to their website? The phone's probably the smarter idea.
Yeah, but allow me to go to your fucking
Sure.
website, too.
You should have it an option for both, but...
Because I don't want to have to log into my Microsoft account again.
I was sort of assuming, Ryan, that while I was dancing, you would, like, activate the mission.
I can't. That's you.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
That is very specific to you because that's the hunter guy.
Oh, okay.
I just thought you were just hanging up there. You can't get any of that yet. If you got your chess piece, you're done.
Okay.
Hey, Evan, can you do me a favor?
Yeah, sure.
Go back out to, like, where you can see the Traveler, dude.
I will do that for you.
There's something that I want you to try.
Try shooting the Traveler.
Try shooting the Traveler. There's an Easter egg.
I don't think you can shoot in the tower.
You can't. There should be a little thing jutting out.
Yeah,
the
you can jump on
Traveler?
these.
Yeah, no. Jump
Oh.
on that. And then try and push Ryan off.
Oh,
There we
fuck.
go.
You piece of garbage.
Alright. So now I have to enter a
You should go to the
confirmation
gun
code.
store.
Yeah, I know. I'm going.
This is the second time I've had to enter a confirmation code in the last 5 minutes.
Sounds fun.
Yep. Hey, two-factor security, man.
I got the hand cannon last time, and it wasn't quite.
No.
Get the what is this?
These are just my weapon selections.
Is this for just base weapon or?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think. Pulse
that-
rifle, automatic rifle, scout rifle, hand cannon.
Get that auto. Get the auto.
I'm just not that
I
kind
got the auto.
I'm not that kind of guy.
Get the semi-auto.
You mean the pulse rifle? Yeah,
Oh.
sure.
It's a 3-shot burst.
Okay.
All right. It looks like this companion app has stalled.
That sounds about right.
Yep.
Okay, let's, I gotta go check on my ship.
Last thing, and then we can go mission. That's a verb.
Okay. Let me try signing in with my PlayStation ID. Maybe it's something to do with Microsoft servers.
How'd you get over here?
I ran.
A different way than me, apparently.
No, I went the same way. I just
just
went before you.
I just didn't see you at any point in the...
I'm so fast.
Oh, Jesus. Crazy. Crazy.
He has a spell that gives him plus 15% mobility, and it really bums you out because he's faster than you all the time. You can't do anything about it because your class doesn't have that spell.
I don't care. I don't want to be a fucking wizard. I want to be a rogue.
No, I'm
is it telling
lamenting.
you to do anything?
It's not telling me to do anything.
Great. So I can't log in.
You talked to this person and got your ship?
Yes.
Hmm.
I did that indeed.
Do you have to like equip your ship maybe?
Equip my ship.
God fucking damn it.
Ship is equipped.
Oh, all right. Well, let's just
I
go
mean,
to
I
orbit
went
then.
into your game, so I think you'll have to do...
Yeah.
what-
I just am surprised I didn't tell you, but I guess because I'm the only one who can go to orbit,
Yeah.
it's telling me to.
Okay.
Load times are not great.
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. Because, like, if they want to do their... Like, you're in the tower, then go up to... Well, I guess that wasn't that bad.
Oh, Evan, click on my name.
Yes.
and then hit inspect player.
Mute. Okay. Uh-huh.
There you go.
That was just for the trophy.
Yep, you're welcome.
That's something that he really.
I'm really into trophies, you guys. I have to say, I think I'm more of a trophy man now for what little interest I have than an Xbox One achievements guy, because I really like
GamerCodeGate.
Yeah, I really like the rarity system they have. It's pretty smart.
Yeah. Apparently somebody has platinum this game already.
Fuck you.
What? Well, yeah, I guess they probably got it early or something. I don't care.
We were lucky to even find this ship.
I call hacks.
Protect the city with that one.
Maybe.
But it needs a
I mean,
working
I'm sure this
fight beyond Earth.
broke street
And
date
that
somewhere.
Cosmodrome is the only place I know.
Well, I mean, it was in
We
Europe
survived the
yesterday.
Cold War.
Yeah.
Could have been reviews too. Review copies.
I don't think any reviewer got bothered to get a platinum on Destiny.
You never know, man.
Still loading. It's taking a while to load all your data. Please try again in a few seconds.
These are some hot scoops. Why the fuck is my screen all
The Guardian
purple?
ship was recently shut
My
down.
computer
Purple?
screen right now is all purple.
You
That's
got-
not good. Is the stream
got-
still going?
Yeah,
Them
it's
perps.
it's like not all. It's a purple tint. It's not like it's. I can still see things. Oh, it's gone now. It might have been
Munch-
something because I was hooked up to a second monitor. Hang on.
Oh, there's a typo here.
What in the thing? In the
Yep.
companion app?
Yeah. Shouldn't if you're saying that you develop kick-ass games, shouldn't there be a hyphen?
Evan up here.
I think that's a
You're
toss
kick-ass?
up. I think either's accepted.
Well, I mean, right after that, they do say develop kick-ass games that combine state-of-the-art, and state-of-the-art is hyphenated.
Okay, that I've never seen that.
Whoa.
What are you
Spin
doing?
metal leaves. Okay.
Did you know that they're located in Bellevue, Washington?
I did know that. Well, I knew they were in Washington. I'm not going to claim that I knew Bellevue or nothing. What's this? Something for me to collect? I don't think this was in the beta.
No, this is.
What?
We're just doing a mission.
Well, not. I meant the spin metal leaves.
Oh.
I don't remember.
Yeah, they were.
Well, okay, maybe I just didn't find them. Sorry for
Maybe
trying to find
because-
the new.
Maybe since I haven't made a character, it's not loading any of this stuff for me.
That's possible. Or it might just be borked since it's launch day.
Well, I mean, everything else is working, and it just doesn't have any characters because they wipe beta ones, so...
Yeah.
And these would obviously be things connected to a character, like Legend, Tower Map, and Grimoire. Forums. Here we go. Let's surf a flood of random communication in the off-topic forum.
Ha! Bah!
Come on.
Alright, so do
Ooh,
I
I got
get
a helmet.
experience for you killing guys?
I don't know. Ow, did you just hit me?
No, that was someone somewhere else.
I don't know if
The-
we got experience for each other. Here, let's jump down here and find out.
The subhead for their all topics forum category is drink from the fire hose.
Let me know if you get experience for this guy.
Yes, I got a little bit. Like 20.
Okay. Okay, that's what I got, so
Oh, okay.
that's full experience though. I just got 35
Yeah,
for
I
him.
did too. Okay, that's good.
Map of the entire area.
Makes it more
Alright.
cooperative, less competitive.
Well, they don't call it cooperative for nothing.
Yeah, well,
Warp drive.
some people use the word a bit flagrantly. Like fucking those new Super Mario Brothers
New Hope is
games.
where we found our ship. We have to go back.
We have to go back.
We have to go back.
Find
we
a
have to
warp
go
drive.
back, Evan. Evan,
Okay.
we have to go back.
Let's go back.
We have to go back.
I do like
And I
the
really wish
way-
we had those mounts right now.
Yeah, those things are pretty good. We'll get them pretty soon, I think.
Yeah, it's like the third or fourth mission.
But I really like the way the maps in this game, like, pretty seamlessly move between open areas and things that just feel like a corridor shooter.
Yeah.
It's kind of a neat, just for the instances, because other MMO type games, there's normally such like stark loading screen barriers between those sorts of things. This obviously doesn't seem as big as that, but it's still appreciated.
Yeah.
So humanity first discovered the Traveler on Mars.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
what
that's
we
why
learned
they
in that
had.
opening cutscene.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they had guns.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. That,
We talked about that.
yeah, because they.
It sparked a golden age of humanity that allowed humans to migrate from Earth to colonize other planets within the solar system.
And they lived for like 3 times as long.
Yeah.
Built great cities on Venus and Mars.
And then they said, like, they seemed to imply that the Traveler was protecting Earth. They said, like, oh, this is the last city that is under the Traveler's
No, Earth is
protection.
protecting the Traveler. Because all these people
There
are
was
after the
definitely a line of
Traveler.
dialogue where they were like, this is the last city on Earth that...
Well, the Traveler is technically protecting them from the darkness, but the darkness is also seeping in to try and take over the Traveler.
Yeah, okay.
Stupid lore.
It's already in fallen hands.
Let's see.
I don't know,
this
it
is where
seems
it goes
pretty
into the-
standard to me.
This in the wiki, it currently lies under the protection of the Traveler. That's for Earth, so
Okay.
yeah. The Guardians protect Earth, so you are designated a Guardian by the Traveler, I guess.
Yeah.
You are the chosen one.
Sure. Well, not the chosen
chosen.
one. There are a bunch of us.
Okay. But at the end, you'll have to choose between a red Traveler, a green Traveler, or a blue Traveler.
That'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you the stories of the Guardian.
Yep.
Um,
Another story of the Guardian.
so, the Traveler breathed new life into the solar system,
Haven't you missed?
reshaping its planets and moons, and teaching humanity new physical technologies that led to this age of prosperity.
So it's just
See,
like
reshaping its planets. There you go.
so it's
there's
kind of
your
like
logic.
the it's like the same. There was this similar sort of thing in Mass Effect, where like it sped up, like the relays helped speed up technological developments, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like it sort of fucked everything up because everybody had too much technology too fast.
yeah.
Let's see, it just gave you your stupid answer right there. It
That's
said,
that's not enough of an answer.
it's called the
Here.
Traveler.
No,
and
okay,
the enemy's
listen.
called the Darkness. What do
No,
you
no,
want?
no. Listen, it says it terraform planets and moons. That makes sense for Venus, Mercury, the Moon, and Mars. That doesn't make sense for Earth because Earth is already terraformed.
Right. I
I mean, it could still be continually terraformed. Terraforming isn't a one-time thing.
No.
I mean I think Ryan's right about that.
This isn't right in terms of giving me the answer that I seek.
It's just not the answer you want.
I think
No, it's not an answer. That's not an answer.
I mean, what answer do you want?
You just killed an Archon.
That the Traveler is fucking up Earth's tides by creating. It's basically a second moon.
Well, maybe that's happening. Old Russia's all fucked up. Look at
No.
it.
What happened to where's New Russia?
I don't know.
I don't think there is.
And also, what happened to America?
What
I
I'm
don't think
saying
there is. They said that.
I think it is unwise to assume that this information is not in the game just because nobody knows about it. Like 45
No,
minutes.
there's
after
only one
launch.
city left on Earth. It's underneath the Traveler.
Right.
You want to know what the city's called?
The last city.
The tower.
It's called the City.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, why not just call a spade, you know?
Yeah.
God, what's the fuck is with the purple? Ugh,
Perp.
I don't get it.
I got a
Get
pink glove, you guys.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
for you.
Do you want to just jump right into the next mission, or you want to go back to the tower?
Nah, let's not go. I have no reason to go back to the tower.
We don't need to spend that 10 minutes on the loading.
Yeah. Anyways, we've
Okay.
only got about an hour of playtime left, so let's try and make the most of it.
Yeah.
Like it if I knew why my thing was all purple.
Oh, where it forced us back to the tower. Because this is where
Cables.
the voice or the speaker or Blake Shelton or whoever is going to talk to us.
Bill Nye.
Phil Nye.
All I'm saying is that I want
There was a
more
time
sci-fi to be like Star Trek.
when we were much
Right, what
more
I'm saying, it's
powerful,
entirely possible this game has the answers you
but
want in
that
it.
was long
Yeah.
ago.
Jumping to very serious conclusions here.
Until it wakes and finds its voice.
Anyways, like, what the fuck is the point if it's just a
I am
dumb
the one who
answer?
speaks for the tribe.
It's an answer that I need.
Why? If it's
Uh,
dumb,
I
like,
won't be
what's the point?
satisfied.
Question,
It's
Guardian.
just such a weird thing to need.
In its
Is that guy a
dying
robot, or did he just have a
the
face
traveler
mask?
created
He just has a mask.
He just has a mask.
to seek out
Is he
those
from
who
the
can
Traveler, or
lead
is he
us
like a
as a
disciple?
He's like an alien that's probably connected to the Traveler in some way.
to protect
I think he's the guy who speaks for the
the
Traveler.
traveler
Yeah.
itself.
I think he, like, communes with the Traveler and translates it into stuff I can hear.
He's like the Pope.
The Traveler's basically
Could tell
God.
you of the great battle
So you're gonna fight him at the end?
I hope so.
how the traveler
Yeah,
was
what...
prepared.
I mean, they probably couldn't do that since it's a
I could
persistent
tell you
world.
the power
But I feel
Yeah.
like if this were just a single-player game,
its
at the end you'd
ancient
probably have to, like, go inside the Traveler and blow it up.
many tales told throughout
You
the
might
Arctic
still.
solitude.
Yeah, but
I
that-
mean, they
I'm
have-
assuming the end of the game is you push back the darkness, so then it opens it up for expansions that, like, oh, now you can go to Pluto.
The children
Yeah, I guess that would also be something. That doesn't sound like a hugely satisfying ending.
Well, they have 10 years worth of stories to tell.
back.
Yeah,
We will not
That's
survive
a
this time.
thing that they said.
I'm sure they think they do.
The fallen are just the
I mean, look, I'd be lying if I said
What
that
can I do?
anything about this game's
must push back
lore
the
beyond,
darkness.
like, the initial aesthetic impressions
Guardians are
interests me.
fighting on Earth and
I
beyond.
like the fact that there's that Traveler thing because I like the way it looks. That's
Your
about it.
ghost will
I don't
guide
really care about any of this.
I only hope he chooses.
Destiny's story will unfold like a series of books and chapters.
I see, so it's episodic gaming.
So this is book one.
sure.
Yeah. Air.
We're in this together now.
So did they imply that you're gonna have to, like, buy new games? Or that it's just gonna be...
I think the implication is that over 10 years we will be buying multiple things that say Destiny on them, but whether or not it's like just more expansions
Right.
or a new box copy,
Look,
who knows?
there's your answer, Clint. There was just a big storm around the Traveler.
Great.
So
that's
yeah, it's
exactly
fu-
that's
it's
that's
fucking
exactly
stuff.
what I wanted.
It's just the answer you want, not. It's not that it wasn't giving you an answer. It's just it wasn't giving you the answer you wanted.
No, that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted it to show
That's
that
what I'm
there-
saying.
that there
there's
are
no-
effects of the Traveler.
That's the first time we saw anything like that, right?
Yeah.
Right, but you just didn't want to hear that there would be no effects.
What?
No,
What are
I
you
was
talking
asking for them to do it, and they did it, and now I am happy.
Okay.
I don't understand what you're saying, right? I've lost...
No, it's just I kept saying that like there are ways that it didn't have to have effects because it could have terraformed the Earth around itself and different stuff like that where it didn't have the major effects.
But it did.
I don't
because
understand what
this
that
follows
means
the-
with the...
Train of logic.
Clint was saying he wanted to see it fucking up weather, and now he saw it, and now he's like, oh, cool. Like, that's all
Right,
that
but
happened.
before he just kept saying that is not giving him an answer.
Right,
when
and it
was-
didn't
'Cause-
until now,
Yeah.
where he saw it fucking up the weather.
Could be one of their leaders.
Okay.
He hadn't seen that before.
If I had seen that exact same image and there wasn't any weather effects fucking up, then I'd have to reevaluate my view on physics
Based on Destiny.
based on Destiny.
Physics has... Are physics wrong? Destiny
Yeah.
thinks so.
Does the Higgs boson weigh 116 or 140? I don't know. It would depend on whether or not there's one universe or multiple universes.
Well, I'm ready if you are.
That was actually the thing where they were recording, trying to figure out how much the Higgs boson weighed.
Mhm.
If it weighed, I think, like 140, that would prove that we would live in a multiverse.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then if it was 116, like that's the magic number or whatever, and that means that there's still more to find and more to discover. And it turns out that neither theory was right, and that the Higgs boson weighs about 126.
You know,
Wow.
This place must have
Yeah.
been amazing before the collapse.
That's pretty crazy shit right there.
Did
Yeah.
you do your double jump thing, Evan?
Off to build
I
cities
did.
beyond.
I'm doing it
You have
now.
like the booster, right? Yeah, you do.
Clint, could you check on this on the Twitch stream and just tell me how the bit rate looks?
It
'Cause I'm
looks fine. You got a steady frame rate, but I mean it's a
Up the
I'm still
road,
trying to
the radar.
experiment with what the
That's
best
the Skywalker.
calibrations are on the thing, so I expect it to look a little shitty with the bit rate.
yeah. It's a bit grainy.
Yeah. I'll try to turn it up a little bit more because right now I'm around like 2.3 or so,
Hmm.
but that's like the lowest end of 720p. So I'll see if I can get that up on another stream. I think we have to go to that building.
We should after we kill this group of people.
Why are you so, like, murder obsessed, man? I've been meaning to talk to you about this.
So guys, I didn't actually tell you this, but I ordered the edition that has the ghost thing
No,
in
you
it.
didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I refuse to believe that.
I did.
If you did, then what is wrong with you?
A lot of things. A lot of things.
I have the semi-automatic rifle now.
If you actually did, I still don't necessarily believe you. What, you have been, like, cold on Destiny, like, all the time.
Well, you know, I gotta have that figure.
Oh, God.
Yeah, now I know he's not telling the truth.
Yeah.
I bought the deluxe super ultra edition of Guild Wars 2. Got a figure out of that.
Yeah, but you loved Guild Wars 2,
Yeah, that's true.
and were eagerly anticipating it.
Yeah. I secretly have been eagerly anticipating this one too.
Yeah, you've just been like, I don't know, man, I don't know if it's gonna... But then, every time you get off a podcast, you just go back to watching Destiny trailers.
Yeah, I'm salivating and
Yeah.
going into the lore, what very little there actually seems to be.
You're just playing dumb. Once again, probably a lot more lore people just don't know about because the game came out hours ago.
This was one of Skywatch's old array stations.
I don't know, not according to this thing.
God. You're driving me crazy, Clint.
Dead end.
But if you fail to
I
be,
can get it open.
oh, this is great.
That's not what a dead end means, Peter Dinklage. It's a dead end. I can unblock it though.
A lot of stuff like this.
Yeah.
Right.
Really
Could.
or
Gotta mask those load times with a loading symbol on the top right.
I bet at the end of this we're gonna have to like tell him to hack something and then wait, fight people.
lots of motion.
Yeah, I think this is the one.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Okay. Let me read this because I think this is fantastic.
Okay.
It is their duty to rebuild from the ashes of defeat, to ignite the once great flame of human civilization, and be the light that shines through the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Their failure would mean the destruction of the human race.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Humans are the most important race, too.
Yep. Not these like robots and blue people
No, fuck
that are.
Well, I mean,
also
nobody cares about the
yeah.
robots because they're robots. We could just build them.
Just build more robots if we had more humans.
There's a wizard here. You have to
There's a
kill
wizard
him.
here. Don't
No,
know
no,
where
no.
it came from.
Where did it
Hold
come from?
Hold on, I'll tell you in just a sec.
Okay. Kill that acolyte.
Not liking this gun as much.
The semi-auto.
Yeah.
The wizard's here.
I'm always more of a burst guy myself.
Yeah. Headshots are the only thing that's really helped out with the semi-auto.
Yeah, and that's the most important thing. It kills them faster. You get
Yeah.
more points. It's all about the points in video games.
It is. Did you just throw an incendiary grenade at him?
Nope.
Oh, okay. He was just glowing orange then. Never mind.
Fight me.
Just,
Oh, shit. Bad plan, bad plan.
I got your back. Oh, there's a lot of acolytes up here.
A lot of brawl down here. Alright.
Let's
alright.
regroup.
It's a military talk. Watch my 6. Should probably actually
Alright.
deal some damage to this guy that's not
I got
just shields.
Ha! Haha! Oh, he's burning me.
There you are. There you go.
Yay.
Got any loot
Wow.
for me?
Oh, there we go.
Mission complete.
Ow. I was poisoned.
Century. The darkness could be
Any treasure chests or anything around here?
We should probably get moving.
Better find them fast if there are.
Uh,
Came from the moon.
there we go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Is this? Nope, that's a big gas tank.
Fuck you, gas tank.
It's red and it doesn't blow up. Destiny isn't a video game.
I'm just gonna sit on the ground here. Golden gun.
That's okay. That's the thing that I think feels weird.
Mhm.
That you reach the end of a thing and then you just bop out to a leaderboard looking thing.
Yeah, I kind of agree, actually. I mean, it's just like, because it would be one thing if, because the reason I didn't have too much of a problem with that in the beta was I was like, well, maybe there will be more locations unlocked from the get-go that you can, like, jump between. If that were true, then I feel like that would make a little more sense. But
Yeah.
in terms of it just seeming like, oh, at the beginning you just go to old Russia over and over again, the fact that it keeps kicking you back to these, like, selection screens is a little weird.
Hey, Evan,
Yeah.
we can go to the moon now.
We can go. Let's go to the moon.
It's a level 6 place, though.
Okay, let's not do that then.
Let's go back to the tower, because apparently we just got a quest item.
If you say so. Yeah, if even just the loading was a little faster.
Yeah, it would be so much better.
Like, it's just... Because I don't even necessarily have much of a problem with them segmenting it like this, but I just can't... I feel like I'm spending like 40 seconds in between the things I'm doing, and that's like too much time. Yeah.
And then, like, the multiple loading screens, like, we just loaded in, and now we're going to have to
Yeah.
load it again.
Yeah, seems a little clumsy. I mean, I'm sure there's some decent, like, infrastructure reason that a technology dude at Bungie could tell me as to why it has to be this way, but feels a little inelegant.
Yeah.
Look at us flying. I wish they had stuff like this for all of the loading screens. Because when it throws to something like just a black screen with the symbol, that's the worst. Man, you loaded in here faster than me. Piece
Yeah.
of garbage. Alright, give me
Put
a
an SSD in your system.
No. Okay, cool. I think I got something.
Let's see if there's more lore on the Traveler.
Some gauntlets, level 4 gauntlets. On those new legs. I do enjoy how sort of pared down this stuff is, though.
Yeah.
I like that there's only one stat and that it's pretty easy to get to everything.
I think that changes as you get higher level stuff, because you can get, like, different types of damage output.
Sure, but I mean, it's still like, it's not like there's, damage and durability and,
Yeah.
and like a bunch of different, it's not like a Dark Souls screen.
I got
I got some shoulder pads in Diablo that took away durability stuff
Mm,
to
That's cool.
all of my armor.
sounds handy.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I see here, gauntlets, helmet, chest armor. I'll get new chest armor.
Get the one with the most stuff. Most numbers wins.
Yeah, that's a good policy generally. It's green
Because-
too.
Yeah.
That's some uncommon ass chest armor.
See, so it's 34 plus 13 strength, so you get stronger too.
I feel like all the armor stuff looks pretty good too.
Yeah.
I think so, too.
This game's got a good look to it. Seems like there's a lot of art,
Yes.
not a ton of reused stuff so far.
Alright, ready to go?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright.
I feel like this area might be a little big for the amount of people that end up in it.
Yeah. Well, kind of. I mean, I do like that it's big though, just because because I really hate that MMO feeling of like there's like 60 people in this cramped space and everybody's clipping through each other.
Yeah,
This
but I
seems
mean,
like
like,
a better
then
space
whenever
for
you
that.
account for something like that, like in Old Republic, everything was huge,
Mhm.
and you just always felt so alone.
Yeah. I feel like so far because that seems like maybe like 20, 25 seconds to run from one end of it to the other. That's
Yeah,
probably
but
fair.
what if it was like 2?
Wow. I hadn't considered that until you
Yeah.
said it, and then I was
Exactly.
like, whoa,
Dude.
what the fuck?
That
So
wizard came
good.
from the moon.
That wizard came from the moon,
Yeah,
man.
okay.
That wizard came from the moon.
From the goddamned moon.
Ah, traveler be damned. Don't you use the traveler's name in vain. So I watched this reality show today.
Oh god.
Yeah, you watched Utopia, didn't you?
It's fucking awful.
It's a reality show?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they take 15, well technically there's only 14 people there, then they're going to vote on a 15th person to bring in, which sounds awful too. But there are 14 people there who are all just caricatures of the worst type of people in the world. And they're all to live on a 5-acre piece of land for a year and build their own society. Yeah.
Man. It's a really pretty skybox.
Yep.
The clouds look kinda like watercolory. Good.
We're
good-
about to
good
we're about
map.
to get our Mount 7.
What was that? Oh, man.
We're about-
That's
yep.
right.
Wait, can you turn around
Mhm.
and look up?
Now walk
Okay, never
backwards.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Jump.
falling.
We solved it.
That is a good video game that I feel like people forgot about pretty quickly.
Yeah. I did until about a week before our podcast.
Yeah. In fairness, I kind of did too. But then I was like, oh shit, that's like number 4 on my list.
Yeah.
So good. It came out like middle of January too. That's always tough. For that
The
sort of-
following are timed launch exclusives for PlayStation.
Yeah, okay.
Dust Palace Strike Mission. Exodius Blue Crucible Map. Manifold Seeker Warlock Armor Set. Another 2 armor sets that I don't want to name.
So I just sort of assumed that people didn't really give a shit about that, but then I was standing next to like 3 teenagers at this midnight launch, and one of them was looking at their phones like, no man, PS4, you get a new strike mission. And I was like, wow, that's a thing?
Yeah.
People actually like give a shit about that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this stuff's pretty good.
Evan,
I
you
love-
just blew under
love-
me and it threw me into the sky.
What?
Look, watch, stand still.
I love the sound of these things.
Yeah, that's
See
really
if I
good.
can- see if I
That's
can
a
recreate it.
super Halo sound.
Nope.
I
That just went off you.
I get a real Return of the Jedi vibe from it.
That too. But I mean, ghosts sound. These things are basically ghosts.
And then there's choppers on online
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
So, lucky for you, you get 3 exclusive jump ships.
Great. There's
As
a
part of the
sticker, or
PlayStation.
like on the box that says, PlayStation is the ultimate place to play Destiny. So,
I hope that says it on the Xbox One.
It
box.
No, you just get some perfume.
yeah.
Nope, did that wrong.
You fucked up. I fucked
Jumped
up
off my
too.
Sparrow. I literally jumped off my Sparrow in midair.
That was ridiculous. Okay.
Whoa, that's actually pretty big. The expansion packs will remain exclusive until at least fall of next year,
Really?
Wow.
and those come out. I think the first one comes out in December.
That feels like the sort of thing they should be putting up front instead of the new strike mission.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty crazy.
Of course, you also don't want to run the risk of like selling that DLC too soon, and then people thinking that you're not putting it in the game.
Yeah.
But of course,
That's really never I mean, I dislike that sort of thing because it's always so predicated on the notion that, like, it doesn't matter if the game feels complete or not. Like, that's always the thing for me, if it's like, even with on-disc DLC, if a game has on-disc DLC, but, like, what you're buying feels worth the, you know...
And we should go, he has question marks.
I know, worth the $60 you spent on it, then who cares? Like, it's... If the only situation where I think that's a problem is if it feels like, oh, they have undersold me this game, like, up front, so that they can sell me more content later.
yeah, I would say that by the time that those start coming out, there will be a huge push saying these are only on PlayStation forever.
Yeah, probably.
Forever. They stylize it like that.
Yeah, and then an asterisk that says forever is just a year from now.
That's deep, man.
Oh my god. That's... You're gonna think that's a shitty marketing, but it's just because Bungie knows that the world's gonna end.
Yeah, the Traveler's gonna come down.
Yep.
I'm actually super curious about how much Sony must have spent on Destiny marketing stuff.
Yeah, it's a good question.
Wonder how much of it was like... I wonder if they paid as much as you think because Bungie really wanted to get away from Microsoft for a while there too.
I bet they just paid more money, probably. I mean,
I know they did, but I mean...
They're with Activision now,
Yeah.
and I doubt Activision would be, like,
Yeah.
okay with Bungie saying, like, we don't want to work with Microsoft anymore, so take less money. All I'm saying is, man, the Call of Duty-fication of Bungie shooting is apparent thanks to Activision's involvement.
Yeah, it doesn't totally feel like Halo/Borderlands.
Yeah, I don't think it's Call of Duty, but I don't really feel like it's that much like Halo in terms of shooting.
Yeah.
Like, it's
I just
so
feel like it
much
has a
faster
slower
than-
pace, much like Halo did.
I feel like this is way faster than Halo. Like, just
Really?
Yeah, definitely.
Hey Evan, when you were playing Halo, were you on drugs?
Yeah. I was pretty high on ketamine at the time, so. But like Halo to me, like the pace of it is defined by like the default gun in that game like
Whoops.
doesn't have a zoom in.
Killed myself.
And like it takes and like a bunch of enemies have shields and it takes a really long like this just like the way it snaps in and out of the iron sights and like the reload and everything feels a lot
Well, I
faster
mean,
to me.
you couldn't go down sights on any Halo guns except for ones that had sights, like
Yeah.
actual scopes on them.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's
That-
just a, I don't know, different kind of thing.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, like, I think that different kind of thing is, like, one of the reasons Halo feels
Whoops.
a little more deliberate than... Because you're not always constantly, like, snapping in and out of... Oh,
You should
Jesus.
revive me. Okay.
I got caught up on a thing, and it was hard for me to know what was happening.
It's all
That's
good.
your essence right there.
Yeah, I know. It's fucked
Yeah.
up.
Your theta rhythm. What's the Scientology thing?
Thetans, I think?
Yeah, your thetans. Your
Yeah.
thetan level. That's the little alien dude that lives inside of you.
Yeah, I mean, it's like millions of little alien dudes, I think.
Yeah.
Or, like, the souls of alien
It's
dudes.
the souls of aliens
Because
compacted. into
Xenu
this.
dropped them all into a volcano.
Also
Yeah.
747s.
Yes.
I should probably,
Become a Scientologist.
or at least read the book.
You should get Red. You should go into like a Scientology center and be like, I want to know if I'm stressed out.
Yeah.
They'll probably tell you you're stressed out.
And then they'll hand you a bill for thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Stressed out, pay us money. I'm gonna fucking drop on this guy.
You are going to die.
I got him.
Evan, I am so far away from you. I just looked down at my Skype screen to see what you were doing. You are very far.
There's a Scientology cruise ship. Did you know that?
Yeah, I mean that's one of the most like ghoulish parts of Scientology is that they have like a ship where they like sign people onto the ship for life. Like it's
Wow.
fucked. It's like really, really weird.
Maybe I should get involved.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe that's the thing. Maybe I just haven't found the religion for me.
I'm sure Scientology is it too. I don't know. Something about Xenu really speaks to me as a
Yeah.
struggling actor in Hollywood.
Evan, what are you doing?
Killing dudes. I don't know. Having
Shooting
fun.
stuff.
You piece of shit. Fine, I'll come to you. I don't care.
Man, I'm just trying to go where the mission's going, man.
Yeah, well, I was trying to get some goddamned experience points.
You can get that if you go where the mission's going, man.
Or I could get that by staying there and getting experience points. Alright. I feel like the movement speed is way faster in this game, too. That might have something to do with it.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
you can run by default, and...
Yeah. Wait until you go to the moon, and then you can get a little speeder with guns on it.
Man, this sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
I really like the way this thing controls. It's like just the right amount of floatiness. Alright, let's get off. Let's fuck some shit up in this darkness zone.
Let me see if I can
Whoa!
come up with a lore reason for these respawn zones and respawning in general.
Okay, well I think there is a lore reason for the respawn zones in this.
Yeah, I believe that it has something to do with magic and the
Yeah. It involves the darkness, because whenever you go in, it's like, this is a darkness-infested area.
yeah. So the traveler has a certain reach,
Okay,
and he can bring you back to life with magic because you're a guardian.
sounds good.
And then whenever you go into these darkness zones, he can't see you. It's like an
Right.
Eye of Sauron thing. He can't
Yeah, there
see
you
you
go.
anymore.
You could have written Destiny.
I mean, that's pretty much exactly what it is, because it's ghost-based.
Ah, okay.
So, yeah. But ghosts are from the Traveler, so yes.
Something in the back of the room.
And ghosts are little ships that you can fly around and shoot little purple beams.
Yep.
Hey, Evan, remember how you were saying that you think that there's going to be a mission where you have to defend a thing while somebody's hacking it?
Oh, I don't think that. I know that. I played the beta, and also I know what video games are in 2014.
Fair enough. I'll just shut up.
I mean, there's two. There's this one, and there's that other one where you have to, like, hack into the old Russian AI or whatever.
Oh,
You gotta get the
You are
array station.
looking pretty dead over there, man.
can you revive me, maybe?
Gonna try.
Well, don't go out in the open.
Hey,
Yeah,
look,
that was
it
quick
worked
enough.
out. Let's kill that captain.
You have a grenade or anything?
Maybe I do.
Ow. Oh, I'm dead again.
Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can make anything. Get some moving and shaking.
It's just attacking my ghost.
Yeah. I have the song from the end of Before Sunset stuck in my head.
Is it called Sunset?
No, it's called Let Me Sing You a Waltz.
Are you... I'm pretty sure a waltz isn't something you sing necessarily.
Tell that to Celine, and
Dion?
maybe she'll believe you.
Celine and Dion.
Deploy your ghost.
Deploy it, man.
I did.
Make it happen.
Fallen are trying to access.
Yeah, I'm not... I don't... I mean, I haven't been paying the closest attention. Don't know that I'm really feeling Peter Dinklage Robot.
No.
He doesn't seem like he has much personality.
That wizard came from the moon.
That's the closest he's come to personality. That line.
Yeah.
The fallen are coming.
Wow, that hurt a lot.
Maybe don't be so dumb, huh? Dummy.
Trying.
I'm gonna run up here and stab this guy.
So yeah, where the beta content ended, or like the one specific day that you could play the moon stuff.
Yeah.
You go to the moon and you go to this temple, that has like 3 moon wizards in it.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty intense.
And then there's this creepy person who's following you, and then cliffhanger.
Hmm.
So who knows? Maybe there's an
Whoop.
actual sense of more going on.
Ooh. Yeah. You know, I feel like these sorts of games by design aren't. I find it really hard to care about the stories just when it's like so co-op focused and so sort of like MMO-y in that way.
Yeah, I know, but I mean,
It would be
like,
nice if it were interesting, obviously.
yeah, I like it to try, and
Yeah.
even if it doesn't try, then I like to see it. I don't know. I think it's more fun when it fails than when it doesn't try at all.
I feel like so far I'm getting the sense that this is trying. That it seems
Yeah.
like they're throwing a lot of jargon at me that is like connected to other jargon.
Yeah, but the thing is, the problem that I have with a lot of the Destiny stuff so far is that I don't have any context for that jargon.
Yeah, sure. I mean, they explain some of it up front, definitely, where it's like there's the Traveler, and then there's like the guy who talks for the Traveler and the Guardians and the Light and the Darkness, but it's all just kind of words, you know?
Sorry, every time I see the ghost working on the thing, I just think of Guilty Spark.
Yeah, that's because it's what it
Because
is.
of this guilty spark.
It's Guilty Spark. Everyone's favorite.
You think it's gonna turn on us at the end of the game?
Yes.
I don't think it will. I think at some
No.
point, this story will involve AI rampancy.
Yeah, he'll get corrupted by darkness.
Yeah, maybe. Turns out darkness is just AI rampancy.
These are all just robots.
Yeah.
Or guardians with their own rampant ghosts who think they're doing something good.
Yeah. So the Traveler is really the problem all along.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
But we
It's-
can't destroy it or else it will blow up the world, so that's how we're stuck with it by the end.
It is some deep business, guys.
And then we realize that
Ah.
we should
Dude,
Uh,
exchanging blows.
we shouldn't further human evolution more than evolution allows
Oh,
us to.
Fucking hate these servitor things.
I like the way they look.
It's pretty good.
They look like that Dyson sphere in Halo 4.
Yeah. Actually, did I get to that part with the Dyson sphere in Halo 4? I never actually finished the campaign in that game.
It's pretty
There's
good.
there's a moment where there's a giant Dyson sphere, so I mean it's pretty early on.
Yeah, maybe. I guess I just don't remember it that well.
It's like 3 of these things. Jesus Christ.
Blew one up. I need
Yep.
some ammo.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, so far, I mean, I'm really enjoying this in, like, kind of an absent-minded way.
Yeah.
Like a Diablo 3 way.
I mean,
No, this game's good.
this... I think this game has more for me in it than Diablo 3, I'll say that. I feel more engaged playing this than I did during the Diablo 3 I'm playing.
I'm just saying,
I-
like in terms of the criticisms or the way that people talk about Diablo 3 and saying that it's fun, but not really understanding why, that kind of thing. Like, is it a certain sense of just absent-minded kind of fun?
Well,
and then
I
you're not
think-
really caring about what you're doing besides that?
I think there's stuff about this that I could critically, like, explain why I'm enjoying it. Like, I think it looks really sharp, and I really like the art design and sort of mood of it. I like the
Okay,
shooting.
well, I mean, I like those things about Diablo 3. I can say those things critically about it.
Well, I'm not trying to turn this into into an argument about Diablo 3, but
Kept hitting an active
I
firewall.
think that stuff's really good, and I also am keenly aware of the stuff I don't like so much. I guess yeah, it just comes down to I think the AI is pretty fun. I think the shooting mechanics are good. I think the loot system that's here is decent, and yeah, you know,
I'm just saying, gut reaction.
gut
It's
reaction.
like a 2 out of 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gut reaction right now is like a 4. Like, so far it hasn't really... I mean, obviously we're still really early on, right? But
Yeah.
thus far it hasn't really come together in a way that feels like complete and authored to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this doesn't feel like it's bigger than the sum of its parts. But, like, I think all the parts are really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I like the design of everything, and accepting all of the sort of weird menu loading screen stuff, like, I think it's smartly made. I don't know. We'll see how it goes from here. I'm definitely interested to see if I get more enthusiastic or less enthusiastic as time goes on. Golden
Press that
Gun. Boom.
All right, let's
Launch.
do this last mission for this stream.
Launch. Yeah, I mean, you're the one who needs to go, so you can call stop whenever.
Yeah, I just think it'll be a good stopping point
Sure.
at the end of this mission. I mean, you guys can feel free to keep going. I just got to head out.
I don't. That's fine. I don't,
He doesn't plan on playing this game ever again.
yeah, no. This is done. I've had my fill of Destiny. I'm gonna go trade it back in tomorrow morning.
If we can find their ghost.
You know, I did that to a game once. Like, I beat it in a day and then traded it back in.
Smart man.
And,
Using your time well.
yeah, and the conversation that happens because of that is lame. It's dumb.
It's kind of rough because I think I did that with like
Let's head there and see if we can
Watch Dogs. I beat it in like a couple days and then traded it back in. The guy was like, "Oh, didn't like it, huh?" And I was like, I don't really want to sit here and get into a conversation with the GameStop guy about why I don't like Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
So I think I just said like, "Oh, I just beat it fast" or something.
Yeah, I got all that I needed out of it.
Yeah. It's like, I know the guy's just trying to be personable, but
Because he's wearing a Watch Dogs lanyard and shirt and everything, too.
Yeah.
So it's
I
like,
feel like I would be... Well, I mean, he's getting... I mean, in terms of the GameStop model, I feel like I'm a perfect specimen. I bought the
Yeah.
game new, and then a day later traded it in. But I feel like increasingly as I get sort of older and more bitter, my feeling on the service industry, I bear no ill will toward the service industry because, you know, they have a hard job, and if they're a little bit, like, boring for me to deal with, that's not a big problem. But I think I would like our society more if just there was no small talk.
Yeah.
Like, if it was just purely transactory, I go to the grocery store, no words are exchanged except how much it costs, and I give you the money and I walk out.
Yeah.
As a doorman for a very popular bar restaurant with extreme social anxieties.
Yeah.
I'm
sure
in
you
the same
appreciate
boat as
that.
you, Evan.
Yeah.
We're heading back through that.
I think that the thing that drives me a little insane in those moments is that like, I can tell that they're the kind of, like, say for instance I'm trading in Watch Dogs. I can automatically tell how they feel about the game.
Yeah.
And that if I say no, I didn't like it, I'm going to offend them and get into some kind of conversation about why I didn't like it, and I really don't want to have that with them.
Yeah, I always just kind of keep my head, because nobody's going to be like, if I say I like Watch Dogs and the guy behind the counter doesn't, he's not going to be like, I don't like it, let's talk about it. That's not the way it works, but I feel like that could happen the other way around.
Yes.
So I just never express, like, negative opinions toward anything to somebody at GameStop, because I don't.
Yeah.
I had one manager at GameStop try to talk me out of buying Aliens Colonial Marines.
Good man.
They were like, "Why are you getting this?" And I was like, "Look, it's just this thing. A bunch of my friends are getting it. It's I know it's bad. It's for the novelty." He's like, "You've seen the review scores, right?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "You know, you can't return this for full price if you buy it." And I was like, "Look, dude, I get it. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But I need the game."
At least
The
he's doing like a possibly positive service there, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. The funny thing is, we all got
Are you
it from
dead?
Redbox.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
I didn't get it from Redbox. I bought that game.
Oh wow.
I spent full price on Aliens Colonial Marines.
Ugh, I feel bad for both of you.
Oh my god, he has full health again.
I got what I needed out of it.
Yeah, so did I.
I got sick because of that game.
I mean, it's a sickening game.
I mean, like it's one of the only first-person shooters that has made me.
Motion sick. Okay.
Motion sick.
Ghost.
Yeah.
You're in a clearing between buildings.
I'm pretty sure he didn't try to talk me out of it, but I kind of know the guy at the GameStop to the point where, like, I don't know his name, but I feel like he recognizes me when I come in. And I went in to buy Deadly Premonition, the director's cut, and he was like, "Are you into Deadly Premonition?" And I was like, "Yeah, yeah." He was like, "I don't get it." It's like, "Oh, okay."
That's good.
Nice talk, buddy. Clearly you don't know what's good for you and did not play the 4th best game of last generation. What did we
That's
decide
true.
on?
Yeah, something like that. The manager at the GameStop that I go to is a very personable guy. He's a very nice gentleman.
Yeah.
But it was one of the weirdest and most awkward things, and it only lasted a split second. So saying one of the most awkward things, I just mean of that day.
Sure.
Where I was at QuakeCon this year.
Okay.
And I was walking back to the
Let's find the array.
like the actual like conference room with all the games. I say conference room because that's about how big it was.
Yeah. I was in the Sheraton. And
yeah. And I was walking there with Andrew Reiner at Game Informer, and we were talking. Excuse me for that name drop.
Yeah. It's impressive to the legions of people watching this live stream.
Yeah. I see that manager start walking the opposite direction. He had just come from there, and for a very split second we make eye contact, and I can see him like about to be in that like, "Oh hey, you go to my store" kind of vibe, and I just immediately break eye contact and look away from him.
Yeah, good call.
And I dart my eyes back for just a split second, and I could feel like a sense of just kind of a little bit sad and a little bit embarrassed coming from him.
At the midnight launch, I saw someone who I was in a position where I thought it might have been someone I haven't seen in like 2 years, who used to go to my film class, but I didn't know for sure. And I started deliberately repositioning myself in the group of people so that he would not see me, because I did not want to have to deal with that. I was pretty fucking unpresentable. I was like standing out there, it's like midnight, I'm in fucking t-shirt and shorts. Like,
and you wonder why we want to go to Mars, Evan.
Hey, I'd like to talk to some people outside the GameStop, but...
What if, like,
Yeah.
those are the people that you hit it off with the most you'll ever meet? Well, obviously, they're the only people you'll ever meet in your life again, but,
Yeah. What if
Right, but what if they're not?
I mean,
seriously, like, when there's just 4 people living on this entire planet, it's just gonna be, like, all orgies all the time, right?
It sounds like a pretty great premise for a sitcom. Watch as one nerdy guy and 3 sexy ladies go to Mars, and they're never coming back.
I actually think that they are going to be like doing a sort of Big Brother-esque. You can watch everything that they do on Mars.
See, now if they told me that, I would not.
Can
have
I
signed up
watch?
for that.
Can I hold on? Can I watch people fuck on Mars?
I mean, you can watch people fuck in California on Big Brother.
Yeah, you can.
And you could definitely watch people fuck in Utopia on Utopia, because that totally happened in the first night.
Well, yeah, but I'm not watching it. It's on television.
No, you can like go to the Big Brother website and just watch all the cameras that are around the house.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can pay
That's
$5 and get
ridiculous.
you can pay $5 and get unlimited access to all of the Utopia cameras.
So
You can
that's
pay, that's
so-
$5 a month.
So when it says $5 a month for unlimited access to all the Utopia cameras, that is just wink, wink, nudge, nudge, $5 to watch these people fuck, right?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I mean, if they
okay.
fuck, they might be fighting. Like for instance, I'll give you a scenario. Big Brother season 11. I'm watching this, and we don't usually get Showtime. And we had like this
That's
pass
that's like fuck Central.
Yeah, we had this pass. It was like AT&T, hey, have all of the premium channels for a weekend. And I was like, all right, yeah, I'm going to watch Big Brother After Dark because why wouldn't I? It's on Showtime 2, and it's just 3 uninterrupted hours of them at like 11 o'clock to 2 a.m. and you're just watching them.
I guess I didn't realize that those shows were that intense. I always figured it was just like you watch an hour edited footage a week and that's it. I didn't realize you could like just watch them all the time. That's so much weirder.
Yeah.
Yep.
And this was the night where they had like the biggest fight that changed the entire flow of that entire house, and so I got to watch it live, and it was really cool. And then I never watched Big Brother again after that season.
That's a good call.
Because fuck Big Brother. I
So-
watched 11 years of Big Brother.
Big Brother's been on for is it still on?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
season 14 or something.
Isn't that that the show where like each season they rename it like Big Brother 14 too?
Yeah.
Like the second year is Big Brother 2, and it's like what?
Yeah.
I mean, Survivor names it the new island they go to.
That's maybe a little more elegant than just Big Brother 2.
Then they had like Big Brother All-Star season or whatever, and it was like all your favorite reality star characters are back.
Right.
And they have buzzwords like showmance.
So that must be like somewhere in the contract, right? That
What?
like you signed before going on. Do you think like in the contract there's a part where it explicitly says like, by the way, if you decide to fuck someone,
Absolutely.
it is.
Yes.
It's not just like read between the lines. Like there's a part that says everything you do will be on camera.
That is absolutely what they're signing, is that everything that they're doing is going to be on camera.
Yeah, what I'm wondering is like if in addition to that, which clearly
Someone
also
straight
means
up
if
tells
you,
them,
they
"Hey."
straight up say like, hey, if you do
Oh.
fuck, then
Probably. I mean, they're very good about, like, they obviously know, because anytime anybody bones on Big Brother, they cover themselves up pretty extensively.
at that
Like
point, like
anytime
what's
somebody's boning, they can usually show it on TV. In the edits.
Because it's just a comforter that's bouncing.
well, sure, but I mean, you're not gonna see like the whole bone down session on television. You'll see it
No.
edited for TV, where you
Yeah.
just get the gist.
But I mean, if you were to watch it live, you would still only see that comforter moving up and down. There's no
Sure.
in the bed camera.
I mean, at the point you know people are watching you, like, I don't know, just
Hey
fucking
man,
lean
no,
into it.
at a certain point, like, you just stop realizing that the camera's there,
If
or
you
you
sign
don't.
on for Big Brother,
God
I
damn it!
guess. is
I gotta
what
stop exchanging blows with people like that.
I know, but I mean, like, you're there for 3 months or something,
Yeah.
and so at a certain point, you just kind of forget, or you get too invested in it or something.
Yeah. That's what I'm
But
saying.
if you were to listen to, like, apparently they get paid like minimum wage to be on the show.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess that's an okay deal.
Yeah, because
This-
I mean, it's all money prizes that you're competing for.
This feels like a fucking, like, dystopic nightmare happening under our societal noses.
Yeah, it's you should watch the first 10 minutes of Utopia and then never ever watch any more of it.
I won't. If I'm to be honest with you, the only part of me that would be morbidly fascinated by this whole thing is watching, like, some fucking weird hour of the night when that's, like, not on
Yeah.
the television show. It's
Yeah,
just
so
like-
so that's actually what I did.
Yeah.
I went to utopia.com or whatever, and you can get 5 interrupted free
Oh, God.
minutes, or pay $5 a month for unlimited access.
I see.
And so I did that. Like, I didn't pay the money. I'm not gonna pay the money. But I just watched it for 5 minutes, and it was just 2 people sitting down on the grass, just talking, and it's scary how easy it is to watch something like that.
They don't keep them mic'd for stuff like that, do they?
They're always mic'd.
Yeah, there are mics.
Really?
everywhere.
Yeah, and that's
Like, they're
actually part of
probably-
the. There's
They're
that's
probably
part of
like
the Big Brother
directional
contract.
boom mics, right?
Okay.
They're not like mic'd up.
They are mic'd up, like lapel
Yeah,
mics.
Big
on
Brother,
the-
they are definitely mic'd up. That's why I asked, because I know, like,
Well,
the
sure.
certain events and stuff.
I
you
mean,
wanna see them.
I figured for the show they would be, but they can't have like a lav mic on all the time, can they?
They wrap it around their necks. Yeah. The only time that they don't have it is whenever they're skinny dipping in the lake.
What about like when they're sleeping?
Well, yeah, that too.
Can you hear them snore? Be like, oh,
I
man, I'm
guess.
so into this, I'm listening to this guy snore.
But they're so in this like Big Brother After Dark thing, you get to hear them make announcements as well, and so like you're after a big scuffle, you'll constantly hear them like, Amy, go to the diary room. Brad, go to the diary room. So they'll go one at a time and give their account of what happened, and then anytime that they find themselves without a microphone, Brad, you need to put your microphone back on.
They should make it so that the only place you can legally murder people in America is in a Big Brother house.
It felt like somebody was about to get murdered in Utopia.
Yeah. That would be crazy if that
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
Oops, wasn't paying attention.
They sure weren't.
I was in the menu.
In their first night, they got like super duper drunk,
Mhm.
and one of the women got alcohol poisoning,
Ooh.
while another one of them got, to put it kindly, a little too handsy.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. This sounds like fascinating.
It was awful to watch.
Well, I'm
but,
sure, but like it sounds
But yes, it's
way more fascinating than I'd given it credit for in the past, is what I'm saying.
yes. Reality TV is a seriously
Oh, I'm not even talking about reality TV. I'm talking about this specific.
this like Big Brother and Utopia kind of thing.
Just for the you can pay money to watch them all the time angle. That's the only thing that fascinates me, because that's so crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
So there's
God.
actually a documentary. There was a guy, I forget his name, but there was a guy who did an experiment where he lived his entire life, like for 1 month, I think it might have been a year, of just like constantly on camera, just to see what would happen. And he was constantly interacting with his chat room, and over time, like his relationship with his girlfriend got so strained that she broke up with him,
yeah, no,
and
fucking shit.
just like his life went to shambles.
Mhm.
Then he made another experiment. I think it might have been the same guy, where he just rented out this this warehouse and got like 30 people or whatever to all live in this one place and all be connected and all of it be recorded all the time. And it's like that kind of stuff is super fascinating and super fucking creepy.
Well, I guess that's the last.
Well, why don't we just jump into the moon mission, see how that goes now that
Okay,
we're level
sure.
5?
I'll say so far, early impressions. I'm enjoying my time with it. I think the biggest takeaway for me right now in terms of criticism is I don't think this feels like a very cohesive game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, I think the stuff that I like excused in the beta, because I was like, oh, it's a beta. Like the dots I was hoping they would connect, they haven't.
Right.
Where it just a lot of it feels really segmented, and like I think all the parts are fun, but just like it doesn't. Something about it isn't quite there yet
hmm
for me.
Put on those green things.
I will do that. Thank you. Oh wait, that
16.
that one's better. Ah,
Oh, sorry.
god damn it. Yeah, it's weird because I really like the way it looks shooting a lot. Like I feel like the shooting is super polished. Feels really good.
That's a different one.
Yeah, it is different. Well, yeah, because we're going to the moon.
Oh, here's a little bit of moon lore.
Art design's great. Music is really good. Haven't been talking about that much since we've been talking the whole time, but
Yeah,
I
I
feel
think
like the
the
score is
the
great.
sound design, that's one thing that I never really pick up on a lot in games.
Yeah.
But in this one, sound design is fucking superb.
It also seems like the it is scaling maybe due to us being maybe they
Yeah.
just upped the difficulty for the full release, but it seems like the
I think it's
difficulty is
scaled.
scaled.
It is. Based on the number of people it is.
I think so far, I think this is going to sound harsher than I intended, because so far I am enjoying my time with it. It feels a little bit like an awesome design document. Like, it feels like somebody sat down and, like, figured out all of the parts of a really cool game, but then did not connect them as elegantly as they could have.
Right.
Just look how good this moon looks, though.
Yeah. There's a wizard over there.
There's a wizard over there. But yeah, I guess I'm most curious at this point is to see like what the late game of this is and how, man, this looks...
Look at the Earth.
But he just disappeared.
That guardian came from the earth.
His last known coordinates are up ahead.
Yeah, regardless of how I ultimately
Whoa!
land
Look at
on this
Evan.
game.
Look up, like behind us.
Huh.
That's the ISS, or what's left of it.
I guess that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
probably. Regardless of how I land on this game in the end, I feel like there's an awful lot to like here that feels pretty fucking next gen.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hey, Evan.
yeah.
Why are you on foot?
You can't summon here.
Oh, right. That's right. The first mission here is to turn it on.
The Guardian's last report said he captured this old accelerator.
Yeah,
from an
I
unknown
don't know. It's a
fallen
weird...
house.
So far it's weird. It feels like it's straddling this weird line between like actual MMO and actual shooter. Just for like the mechanics feel like this is just a really good shooter, but then the world design and like the way you get into missions and the way all of that syncs up with the
Some of
tower
this equipment shows
just
recent
doesn't
activity.
feel fully fleshed out.
Guardian's ghost.
Right.
First thing we do on the moon: deploy Guardian. Or deploy
Yeah, and
Ghost.
also, I mean, this
Yes.
goes without saying that the fact that most of the missions are just this is kind of lame. But ultimately, I think the base shooting mechanics are good enough where it doesn't bother me that much.
That's cool that the language is set to what looks to be Chinese,
Yeah.
maybe Japanese.
You know, definitely some cool atmosphere and like texture work here, even if the actual kill the fallen, if the actual story maybe isn't so interesting so far.
That
Stealth
is
Vandal.
that is Chinese.
Yes. Kill that drag. Kill more drags.
Oh, that's right.
So
I
is-
have the energy drain now. It's great.
So does that mean that Weyland Yutani exists in this universe?
Let's say so.
Okay. So do you
Whoa.
think that Sigourney Weaver is out in the depths of space?
DLC. That's all I have to say.
Okay. Destiny ties in with Alien Isolation?
Yep.
Actually, Destiny is the sequel to whatever that fucking terrible movie they just came out with was.
Prometheus.
There you go. I was gonna say Primordial, but I knew that wasn't right. These captains suck. They're just fucking brutes.
I don't know, the enemy visual design feels like maybe not quite as good as Halo.
Yeah.
Thus far feels a little bit samey.
Yeah, I get a real Halo Light vibe from those enemies.
Yeah. Like, it's hard not to put this up against Halo, and I don't think this game was ever gonna be, like, as important or big as Halo,
Right.
but, and it is, I think, its own thing pretty substantially, but,
Yeah.
you know, there's
They
some
s-
stuff I feel like they've done better in the past.
Yeah. They certainly want it to be as big
Oh,
as
yeah,
Halo.
no, they've been pushing it like it is, but it's, I mean, it couldn't be.
The
Halo,
next time you run into one of those captain dudes, take a good look at his cape.
Sure. See if his cape, like, clips through him at all.
I mean, I didn't notice any clipping, but I noticed that it looked good.
Okay. Keep that in mind if I don't die. Probably gonna die. All the mobility stuff feels pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm
Yeah.
able to get around, and the double jump's nice.
I just,
Yeah,
I'd
and
like
you
it
get
better.
Sorry, again.
I'd like it better if you could run on the walls.
Yeah, it was
You
just
get like a
double jump.
triple jump too there, Evan.
Oh man.
Where I get like a teleport.
Okay, let's look at that cape. You draw as aggro while I look at the cape.
Okay, I mean, By draw aggro you mean die, I'm on it.
Well, I mean, also, Ryan's costume has a
Ability effect.
Yeah.
yes.
I'm supercharged.
Oh, get out that golden gun.
Fucking this shit up. There we go.
So the orbs of light you generate, I can pick up, which
Okay.
then really refills my supercharge meter.